The untold truth about money. Secret principles to build wealth from nothing. Everybody wants to be a millionaire, no matter what they tell you. But as you already know, not everybody can be one. Call it a pipe dream, and you won't be wrong. That's probably because becoming a millionaire is easier said than done. And what about being a billionaire? When you hear the word billionaire, names like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett flash across your mind. Of course, being a millionaire is already difficult, but what about these people? They are billionaires with financial power comparable to many small nations today. And no matter what you think, most of them are self-made. They had to work and toil to get to where they are today. The truth is, most of these people didn't inherit their wealth. They built it, and this fact has statistics to back it. Then there's you. As you are watching this, you probably don't have much stashed away in savings. That job is paying you far less than your time deserves, yet your living expenses keep increasing daily. You may even be a student trying to figure out life while hoping to be able to pay those student loans. Now, you can't help but wonder how these billionaires did it. According to a report from the Credit Suisse Global Wealth Report, only 9% of the population of people in the US are millionaires. We hate to say it, but it's a rigged game out there, and every day the gap between the rich and the poor continues to grow. So you need to know that the road to wealth is not as straightforward as you think. But there's a system that can help you win that game. So you may ask what you have to do to make the kind of money that makes you a millionaire or even a billionaire. The first step is realizing that your mindset about money has been wrong all along. If you sit down with these millionaires and billionaires, you will realize that it is just more than following a strict habit or investing right. Following this textbook method won't take you far because they are both mental and systemic hurdles against those without access to wealth. The truth is that our educational system did little to teach us about wealth. Because of this, most of those erroneous notions about money will not help you on your journey. For instance, many people believe that wealthy people are corrupt and vile. The first thing you have to do to begin your journey towards wealth is to have a mindset shift. It would help if you believed that you could indeed be wealthy and genuinely deserve it. If you lack this mental drive, then you won't be able to give yourself the push to achieve your dreams. And you have to be intentional about abandoning those beliefs that limit you. The earlier you realize that there are enough resources for everyone, including you, the better. Purdue University's study found that some of our money habits come into being at the age of 7. This means that how we feel about money is affected by how the people around us talk about it and are influenced by it. For example, many people who grew up with little access to resources and wealth often believe there are not enough resources to go around. As a result, they think they have no choice but to live paycheck to paycheck. They also conclude that only a selected few can be millionaires or billionaires. But of course, they are not that wrong. Organizations and systems that build and preserve wealth are designed to prevent marginalized people from becoming richer. If you are part of these people, you may not have the mindset you need to escape your reality. We understand that it is hard when you're not seeing the result of what you are working for. This can lead to you thinking many negative thoughts. Without learning to filter these thoughts, you will eventually fall prey to them. This will cause you to have a scarcity mindset that fosters decisions that don't promote wealth. There is no doubt that many obstacles will stand in your way, but it's up to you to change your mind. The question is, how much do you want it? Then you can use your experiences and those obstacles as a push for the better future you desire. And the only way you can do this is by intentionally choosing your thoughts. Filter those thinking patterns that don't empower you to chase your dreams. This is the first and most crucial key discovered by most self-made millionaires and billionaires. In the end, it leads them to think that there is enough wealth for everyone, and they too can become part of the elite. As opposed to what you might think before, your mindset plays a huge role if you will take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. It is the starting point of your journey towards wealth. Except that money doesn't mean evil. Many people take the saying money is the root of all evil too seriously. This is especially true for people with negative experiences regarding money. This only prevents you from seeking wealth. People tend to forget that just as evil as money can be, you can also use it to do a lot of good. There are many ways you can do well with money. In fact, money gives you a larger platform to do more good than you can ever dream of at your current financial status. You could give back to society and the community in many ways. You can even teach others how they can become as wealthy as you. Realize that you can't depend on a high salary. Many people fall into the trap of being too comfortable with their high salary. They think that with enough savings they can build up their wealth. However, building your wealth goes beyond saving part of your salary. It also includes spending and investing wisely. You can't increase your expenses just because your income has increased. Inflation is a phenomenon that we're all familiar with. The cost of your living expenses will continue to rise, and if you leave your money just to sit around, it will only lose its value with time. There are many ways you can put your money to work. Investing in real estate and the stock market offers reliable ways to build wealth. With the right investment, you might be on your way to building wealth. You don't have to wait until you make enough money to invest. You can begin with as little as possible. However, we must mention that this route of building wealth is risky and slow. Be prepared to create your own way. No one way works for everyone. You don't have to invest in stocks to become rich. One of the fastest ways to become rich is to start your own company. So how do you go about this? Some of the wealthiest men in the world are entrepreneurs. People like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos began their companies as a means to provide a solution to the problem. Or maybe they realized that living from paycheck to paycheck isn't the answer. Or perhaps they didn't want to answer to any boss. Or they tried to make people's lives better. Regardless of their reason, they all work on the same principle of providing solutions. For instance, Amazon provides a solution to go into the shop all the time and queuing. Bill Gates took advantage of the increasing rise in digital technology. Many companies are as big as they are because they provide quality solutions to the problems experienced by others. So, over to you. First, ask yourself what problem you want to solve. Then, when you find the problem, you can begin figuring out what solution will answer the issue. Ignite action. At this point, you can begin to build a business around your answer. However, before you jump in, you must pay attention to the existing marketplace. Is this a solution that people want out there? Is this an issue you can solve? And more importantly, is this a business you have control over? If a company has the power to destroy your business in minutes, you can't control the outcome. For instance, a company like Amazon can suspend your Amazon FBA in a blink. Once you have all these sorted, you can invest your time and skill to enter the market. No one becomes a millionaire overnight, despite what the media may tell you. You need to go through the process. Scale up your solution. The more lives you affect in an entity you control, scale and magnitude, the richer you will become. The last step is implementing your solution to the problem on a large scale and have it benefit a lot of people. Your business will only make a lot of money when you can scale it. For instance, a web-based solution will scale faster than an ice cream shop. Once that coding program has been developed, you can quickly scale it online. Think about the McDonald's brothers. They were able to provide solutions to fast foods. However, they could not scale it until Ray Kroc brought the franchise idea. This was only possible because the franchise has a considerably higher potential for growth. In all of this, the goal is not just to be wealthy, but free. Your business must make money when you're busy watching your kids grow up, pursuing your craziest dreams, or making a difference in the world. That feeling of total freedom that you can do whatever you want at any time. You might be investing so much time at the start, but should work on automating the process. Once you have a system, you can start delegating tasks and focusing only on what's important. This way, your business can function effectively and gain traction. Slowly, you can begin to make a couple of dollars, then dozens, then hundreds, then thousands, then millions. Finally, this process continues exponentially, and you can decide to continue your business or sell it for millions of dollars before retiring. At this stage, you can then live out your life. You can now pay off your mortgage, buy the car of your dreams, and travel the world without ever wondering how much that will cost you. But we must say, no 100% guarantee following these tips will grant you a millionaire or billionaire status. There's little to how much we can cover in this video. Regardless, we can assure you that these tips will play a significant role in your journey to wealth. It is impossible to achieve the riches of the wealthiest men in the world by living paycheck to paycheck. It's time to reprogram your mind and relationship with money. Find a problem to solve and pursue your goal. This is Skill Set, and we are just another group crazy about crypto, money, and your entertainment. So don't forget to like the video if you find it helpful. subscribe to stay updated about the money world, and click the bell button to get notified when we post our next video. See you again.